How many times did you check your smartphone today? You probably turned on the screen as soon as you opened your eyes in the morning. News, comments, short-form videos, SNS feeds, your fingers just won't stop. And so, an hour passes, then 2 hours. But isn't it strange? I clearly keep seeing something, but my heart feels increasingly empty. There is clearly an abundance of information, but it feels like there is no peace. Why is that? In fact, this is not a matter of willpower. It's a story that starts from a deeper place. Jesus said something like this: the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. This is from Matthew chapter 6 verse 22. What this means is that our eyes are directly connected to our soul. Think about the word lamp. What happens when the lamp goes out? You lose your direction, you will take a wrong step. Because you can't see, Jesus says that the eyes are indeed the lamp. What we see determines where our whole being is led. There's an old saying that pregnant mothers should be careful about what they see and hear, as it can affect the unborn child. Modern medicine tells a similar story. It's said that the environment influences brain development. But isn't it true that just because we have become adults, we think it's okay to see anything? In fact, our eyes are directly connected to our brains. What we see doesn't just pass by. It gets etched in our memory, piled up with emotions, and becomes a habit. As time passes, that becomes the landscape of our inner selves. Have you ever felt a sense of calm and clarity of thought when reading a good book? On the contrary, how did you feel at night after watching stimulating videos for a long time? You might have memories of feeling uneasy for no reason and not being able to fall asleep easily. This is not a coincidence. What we have seen continues to live and move within us. However, this is where the real problem begins. At first, I just intended to take a quick look, out of boredom, fatigue, or just as a habit. But at some point, it becomes difficult to stop. The stimulation grows stronger, and you start seeking something even more intense, and the time spent increases. As a result, sitting quietly and reading the scriptures becomes awkward. I can't concentrate on praying. Even when I'm sitting during worship, my mind keeps wandering elsewhere. It's not something that happens suddenly. It happens very slowly and very quietly. So it's even scarier. If your eyes are dark, how great is that darkness? This is something Jesus said in the same context. How great is that darkness? It's not just a simple warning. This is a question. It's about asking you to gauge it for yourself. Where do my eyes mostly linger right now? What do I look at the longest every day? There's something that shouldn't be misunderstood here. This statement doesn't mean don't look at the world. We have to live in the world, watch the news, and work. That's just common sense. What Jesus is talking about is a matter of direction, where my eyes are looking, and whether that is illuminating my soul or darkening it. Many people think of this as a moral issue. Seeing bad things makes one a bad person, and seeing good things makes one a good person. It's not such a simple story. This is a spiritual issue. The Bible compares the eye to a lamp. A lamp can either be on or off. There is no middle ground. The same goes for our souls. We are either open to something or closed off. We are either brightening or gradually dimming. What is my current state? So what should we do? It's not about making a grand resolution. It's about starting from something much smaller than a big commitment or great dedication. This morning, opening a verse before my smartphone. Before going to bed, taking 5 minutes of quiet time. Instead of watching stimulating videos. Just for a moment, think about whether what I'm about to see brightens or darkens my soul. It may seem trivial, but in fact, this is everything. The lamp doesn't just turn on all at once. It starts from a small spark. Every day, little by little, it means changing the place where my eyes linger. When I start to feel moved while reading the words. When I gradually begin to focus during prayer, and my heart opens during worship. These changes do not come suddenly. It's the accumulation of small daily choices that leads to this. I will return to the initial question. Throughout today, where have your eyes mostly rested? And after that time has passed, did your heart feel lighter, or did it become a bit heavier? That answer already says a lot. Jesus said that if the eye is healthy, the whole body is full of light. This statement is not a curse. It means that it is guiding us in the right direction. If it's dark now, it also means that it can change. Please take a moment to think about where your eyes are directed today.